We don't need anyone to beg us to be moderate. Because moderation is the key to responsible life and living. You observe that the richest people in the world are the most moderate people in appearance, in outlook, in affluence, and in this display of wealth. The reason people are not moderate or they are excessive is because they want to prove a point. So each time you cross the borderline, get this right. You are feeling insecure and you are trying to prove a point. You are laying claim to what you don't have. That's why you are crossing the red line of moderation. Moderation, let me define it here as the avoidance of excess or extremes, especially in one's behavior, dressing, or opinion. Moderation. Don't be too low and don't be too high. Just decency. Anything outside of moderation is outside of decency. So, it is necessary for us to be moderate so that we can command respect. How has it occurred? Have you wondered that very rich people want to disguise and go freely in the crowd, whereas the poor people who just manage to get a little amount of money want the whole world to see them? Why is it like that? Because they want to prove a point to the society. Unfortunately, the world is becoming more excessive and reckless. Younger people now believe that you have to fake it in order to make it. And that's not true. You are pretending, and pretension does not attract help or sympathy or even grace. If you claim that you already have it, why should you get it? So what we need to do as normal, responsible people is to draw the line of decency in our approach to life, in our attitude, in our utterances, in dressing, in makeup, even moderation in the food you eat, moderation in the exercise, moderation in the way you think, moderation in what you drink, and moderation in the people you relate to. You need to, by being moderate, you are sending a signal to the larger society. Philippians 4:5, Bible says, let your moderation be known to all men. The Lord is at hand. Let your moderation be known to all men. Sometimes I like to look at this sentence and appreciate it. What does it mean to let your moderation be known? Meaning, put all the cards on the table. Don't pretend to be who you are not. Be deliberately simple and decent. Let the whole world know what you are capable of doing. Project an image, a branding of yourself that is decent and acceptable. It's a let it be known. Make conscious efforts to show people, to advertise your moderation. Let people be able to vouch for you in your absence, that there are certain lines of decency you will never cross. That's what it means to let it known. You can't be moderate and hide your moderation. No, because the world is looking at you. So let your moderation be known to all men. Joel 2:23. Bible talks about moderation, especially in the second part of Joel 2:23. It says, be glad then, you children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God, for he gives you the former or early rain in just measure and in righteousness, and he causes to come down for you the rain, the former rain and the latter rain as before. Just measure, moderate measure. Even when the rain is excessive, there will be flooding. When you eat too much, you're going to have stomach upset. When you drink too much, you will get drunk. Everything you do in excess has a negative impact on you and the people around you. it also has a definite impact on the image you are projecting. It's true that people change, but once people see you and know you with a particular identity, it's difficult for them to believe that you have changed. Even when you have changed, people don't believe you. They still treat you with suspicion. I remember some years back when we were in high school, we used to have this very bogus quotation that we used to flaunt in order when we're talking about moderation. And it goes thus: superabundance of every performance is detrimental to the performer. At that time, I looked at it like, what kind of English is? Anyway, we were all proud to speak the English. But now, I appreciate it more. In simple expression, too much of everything is bad. So, we need to understand that as much as we try and strive for perfection, we must moderate ourselves. Don't be the deadliest boy in the class. Don't be the lousiest girl in the park. Don't be the talkative in the family. Don't be the most troublesome person. Just be you and let God manifest himself in you. According to the man called Leo Tolstoy, he said, if you look for perfection, you will never be content. A lot of people who are going overboard in their approach to life, they are looking for validation because they are not contented with where they are. They don't even know that where they are is where so many people aspire to be. God bless you.